Today I want to take a look at the Rapala filleting knife that I've had for years, as you can tell from the look of the little sheath that it comes in. So that's first off a really nice little feature. Keeps your knife protected, even allows you to attach it somewhere and bring it along on a fishing trip to maybe fillet the fish at night for your campfire. The knife itself has a pretty classic traditional thin blade that has quite some good flexibility. If you compare it, for example, to the Zwilling, it doesn't have the same degree of flexibility, but it's still good and decent, I would say, and definitely enough if you fillet fish every once in a while. This knife works great on trout, panfish, bass, even small saltwater species like salmon or striped bass. The handle of the Rapala is made from wood, which gives it a nice and traditional look in my eyes, and has a little brass feature before the long blade starts. And it has a safety feature which is pretty essential in my eyes on any high quality filleting knife, because it basically prevents your index finger from sliding onto the blade. When you apply a little pressure filleting a fish, this can happen, so a little safety feature like that is always a good idea. The handle itself is rather short, as you can tell. I mean, my hands are not huge and I can just grab it nicely, but if you have big hands, you might have a little trouble holding onto the blade, holding onto the handle of the Rapala knife, nice and tight. This is like the only little downside that I've found. Other than that, this is a great all day, everyday filleting knife that'll give you a very good quality for a very decent price.